Good morning, my dear children. Welcome back to the English subject. Today we are going to continue with our story, which is the 12 months. Okay? I know you all are quite eager to know what happened later in the story. So just let's take a quick glance so that we have a proper sequence of the story and it will be helpful for you to understand. Okay? So our story is about a girl called Morokla. Morokla was a kind-hearted girl, okay, and she did everything in the house while her stepsister Helena was only busy lazing and adorning herself. Even her stepmother did not like her much because Morokla was quite pretty. Okay, one day Helena asked her to get some violets from the forest. As it was not the season for violets because it was winter, Morokla said that she will not find them in the forest, for which Helena started screaming at her, and her stepmother, Morokla's stepmother, pushed her out of the house, and they threatened her that they would kill her if she returns without the violets. Now Morokla was weeping bitterly and she was feeling extremely cold and she was tortured by hunger. And she kept on wandering into the forest. Finally, she saw a light and she went towards the light. There she saw a big fire burning and 12 people sitting on the stones near the fire. These 12 people were actually the 12 months, and Great January sat highest holding a club. When she asked permission to warm her hands, Great January permitted her and asked her why she had come there. So she narrated her story, and then Great January held the club, gave the club to March and asked him to take the high seat. March took the high seat, and when he swung the club, the fire blazed, the snow melted, and trees began to burn, and the ground was covered with grass, and it was springtime. Okay? And violets began to bloom everywhere, and it felt as though a blue carpet was spread on the ground. March commanded Morokla to pick all the violets as much as she wanted and then to rush home. Morokla picked all the violets, thanked the months, and then she moved quickly home. When she rushed home, her stepmother and her stepsister allowed her to come in the house, and they were surprised to see violets, and the smell of the violets, the scent of the violets filled the cottage. And Helena snatched all the violets from Morokla, and she did not even give a single flower to Morokla. Okay? And the next day she demanded something else. She demanded for strawberries, and when Morokla said that it is winter, how can I get strawberries? So she started screaming on Morokla, and then again her stepmother pushed her out in the cold. She started weeping bitterly. Okay, the snow was laying deep, and again Morokla started wandering here and there, tortured by hunger, trembling with cold, and then finally she saw the light and she rushed towards the light. Again she saw the 12 months sitting near the fire. Again she asked them kindly if she could warm her hands, and Great January nodded and asked her why she was here again and what she wanted. So she told Great January she wants strawberries, and if she doesn't get those strawberries, her stepmother and her sister will kill her. Great January arose and gave his club to the month who was sitting opposite him, who was June, and asked him to take the asked him to take the high seat. When June took the high seat, he also swung the club over the fire. The fire shot up, the snow began to melt, and it was summer. Okay. The birds began to sing, the trees were covered with leaves. Okay, the forest was filled with all kinds of flower, and on the ground under the bushes they were covered with white starlet. Okay, and the starry blossoms were turning into strawberries every minute, and before Morokla had time, okay, to think, there were so many that it looked like a red carpet spread on the ground. June commanded Morokla to pick all the strawberries and take it home. Morokla picked them joyfully till her apron was full, and then she thanked the months and went home. When she reached home, her stepmother and her Helena wondered where she had found the strawberries. They took all the strawberries from her and ate them all up, not even leaving a single one for Morokla. And then on the third day, again Helena started screaming on Morokla to get some apples. Okay, and before Morokla had time to say something, the stepmother got hold of her and pushed her out of the house and shut the door after her. Morokla went to the forest. She was weeping, but this time she did not wander in the forest. She started running towards the mountain where the big fire was burning. Okay, and there she saw the 12 months sitting, and she asked them to help her. Again Great January nodded and asked her what she was looking for. So she told Great January that she was looking for red apples, and if she doesn't get those red apples, her sister and mother will kill her. She requested the months to tell her where she would find the apples. Again Great January rose up, and he went to one of the older months, who was September, and he handed him the club and asked him to take the high seat. When September took the high seat, he swung the club over the fire. Now the fire began to burn with red flames, and the snow began to melt. There was cold wind that sent the faded leaves down the ground, and it was the month of autumn. Morokla saw just one apple tree with red apples hanging high among the branches. March commanded Morokla to shake the tree once, and when Morokla did that, one apple fell down. When she shook it twice, the second apple fell down, and all the months shouted to Morokla to pick those 2 apples and run home, and they said that it was enough. So Morokla obeyed. She picked those 2 apples and then she ran home carrying those 2 apples. When she reached home, the mother and Helena asked her where she found those apples. So Morokla said that she found them on the mountain, and then Helena was very angry with Morokla for bringing only 2 apples because she wanted more. So then Morokla explained to her that they only allowed her to shake the tree twice, and only 2 apples fell down, so she brought only 2, and she hadn't eaten a single one while coming back home. She had not even tasted them. On which Helena started cursing Morokla and saying all abusive words. This is what we had done last time, my dear children. Now we'll go to the next part of the story. We saw that the mother and Helena were abusing Morokla. Now see what happened next. Now as Helena was very angry with Morokla for bringing only 2 apples, she decided to go herself in the snow to get more apples. So she asked her mother to give her the fur coat. See here, mother, give me my fur coat. Let's go to the forest ourselves and get the apples. That ragged little wretch would eat them all up again on her way home. We will find the place, all right, and I will shake them all down however they shout at me. Now, as Helena has planned to go into the forest, she is asking her mother to give her a fur coat. Okay, a fur coat, a garment made from fur, animal fur or animal hair. It's called as a fur coat. Okay, and what she is saying that we'll go to the forest ourselves and get the apples. Okay, that ragged little wretch. Ragged. Now, what is the meaning of ragged? Shabby or untidy. Okay, little wretch means somebody who causes little irritation. You feel irritated about. Okay, if she goes again, she will eat all them on her way back home. So we will go to that place and I will shake the tree and get all those apples down, and however they shout, whoever is there, however they shout, I am not going to listen to them. That's what she told her mother. Okay, see here, her mother agreed readily. Her mother was also wishing to go and get those apples because they were very delicious. So even her mother agreed. So what they did, they wrapped themselves in fur coats and shawls and they went into the forest. See, they are wrapping themselves because it is bitter cold outside. So they wrapped themselves with shawls and fur coats and now they are ready to go into the forest. Okay. See here, the snow lay deep and they wandered about for a long time. See here, the snow was laying deep and they wandered like Morokla did for the first time. They wandered for a long time. Okay, but at last they saw the top of the mountain. And what was there on the top of the mountain? Yes, there they saw the big fire burning and the 12 months sitting. Now they were not knowing that these are the 12 months because Morokla had not mentioned who they are. Okay, where the big fire was burning and the 12 months were sitting. Now they reached the place. Okay, as soon as they reached the place, what they did? They stepped up to the fire and stretched their hands. Okay, they stretched their hand forward to get them warm because they were feeling freezing with the cold. Okay, so they extended their hands towards the fire without asking permission or even speaking a polite word. See here, they stepped up to the fire and stretched out their hands to warm them without asking permission or speaking one polite word. Okay. Why have you come here and what are you looking for? Asked Great January crossly. Okay, now Great January asked them also, what you all are doing here and what do you want? But he was angry with them. Okay, see here, asked Great January crossly. Crossly means angrily. Okay, now see how Helena is replying to Great January. She is replying him harshly. Why do you want to know, you old fool? Replied Helena angrily. Okay, Helena is replying very rudely to Great January that why you want to know. And her mother says, it is no business of yours. It is not your business why we are here. That's how they are speaking to Great January. Okay. Now when Helena and her mother misbehaved with the months, Great January frowned and swung the club over his head. Okay. Great January frowned and swung the club over his head. Now what is the meaning of frown? Frown means a facial expression of displeasure when you're unhappy. So the expression that you have on the face is called as a frown. And he swung the club over his head. As soon as he did that, the sky grew dark in a moment and the fire began to burn low. Okay. What happened? As soon as Great January swung the club, the sky grew dark and the fire began to burn low. Okay. The snow began to fall. Okay. Thick and icy wind began to blow through the forest. As soon as that happened, the snow began to fall again thick snow and icy wind began to blow through the forest. See here. Snow began to fall thick and icy wind began to blow through the forest. Helena and her mother couldn't see even a step in front of them. See here how the weather was. So Helena and her mother, they couldn't see even a step ahead of them. Okay, they tried to find their way out of this place, but the snow fell in huge masses and soon they were lost in the forest. Okay. Yeah. Helena and her mother couldn't see one step in front of them. They tried to find out their way, but the snow fell in huge masses and soon they were lost in it. Okay. Now back at home, Morokla waited and waited for Helena and her mother. She knew that they have gone to the forest, so she was waiting for them. But they did not come, so she was worried. Okay, see here. At home, Morokla waited and waited, and yet Helena and her mother did not come back. So finally what Morokla did? She decided to go and start searching for Helena and her mother. Okay. So she went to search for them, but she did not find her mother or sister nor the 12 months in the forest. When she went to that place, she did not find Helena and her mother, neither she found the 12 months. Finally, she returned home sadly. When she did not find anybody, Morokla returned home sadly. Okay. So, there we are at the end of the story. So, what happened next in Morokla's life? The good Morokla inherited the cottage and the land around it. Okay. Morokla inherited the cottage and the land around it. She got the cottage, she got the house and the land in the surrounding. Inherited means what? To receive a property from someone. Okay. Inheritance means what? To receive a property from someone. So she received the house and the surrounding land. And then she married a kind husband and they both lived happily ever after. Okay, Morokla found a kind man, she married him and they both lived happily ever after. So this was your story, my dear children. I hope you enjoyed the story of the 12 months. Okay, please read the story. Okay, whenever you have time, open your text and read your story. I have already sent you all the difficult words, so it will be easier for you to know their meanings. Read your story, my dear children. Okay. Now let's see the difficult words from the passage here, which we did today. Okay. New words and their meanings. Okay. First is fur coat. Fur coat, a garment made from fur or hair. Fur coat, a garment made from fur or hair. Next is rat. Rat means shabby or untidy. Next, wretch. Wretch means somebody who causes mild irritation or annoyance. Somebody who causes mild irritation or annoyance. Next, wrap. Wrap, something as a cover. Wrap means something as a cover. Okay, even your chocolates are wrapped, no? There's a cover. Okay. Next, stretched means extended. Stretched means extended. Crossly, angrily. Crossly, angrily. Frown. Frown, a facial expression of displeasure. A facial expression of displeasure. Icy means very cold. Icy, very cold. Masses. Masses. The snow fell in huge masses, that is heaps. Heaps. Inherited to receive a property from someone who has died. Okay, inherited means what? To receive a property from someone who has died. I hope you enjoyed the entire story, my dear children. We'll meet again. Till then, stay safe, stay home, have a great day ahead. Thank you and God bless.